Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to some more door kickers. We're going to be jumping into the Cult of Great Rilla? I don't know. It is a execution mission that we need to stop with pretty much as many tangos as you can imagine, and probably a lot more hostages that I'm going to want to see. It'll be interesting to see how this is laid out. Yeah, so we got a lot of hostages clumped right here that we can see, and over here. I think normally the hostages that we can see at the start are ones that are due to be executed, so I'm guessing we need to get to this guy and get to these four quickly, but that there could be more like spread throughout the map at that point. We've also got a lot of shooters. So we start this mission with 6, which is fairly interesting. Thinking, what do I want to do with that? So, don't have our assaultman here. We have one shield guy, one shotgun guy back. I'm thinking I'm going to swap in one of our assaults for this mission. Actually, though, let's maybe stick him over here. Would that work? I'm thinking about like what needs to be done in this long area out here, and that maybe our submachine gun would be better suited for that. Of course, I could also stick one of the stealth units up there. Maybe something like this is what I'm thinking at first. Gonna have him come down to come into this room. I also don't know if there's gonna be any locked doors. It would make sense that these are probably all locked to maybe slow me down a little bit. So we also need to get people down into this area just about as quick as possible in case there is someone just approaching to kill them. Let's go ahead and start our planning. Okay. Let's do a quick door check here. So those two are locked, but everything else into that room is unlocked. That's interesting. That door is locked. That door is locked. These two doors are locked. All right. And that's locked. Okay, so the entrances into the house, as it were, these are locked, these are locked, this is locked. This is not locked, so we could come in from the top. Let's maybe try something like that. Kind of work out this section first. I think it's going to be a little bit more straightforward than everything else. And maybe something like this from these guys. Maybe even all the way over. We'll have him pop that side and then kind of look that way. Once that's been done, of course, always problems with the clear check after the door being opened. Let's have him come out and then look that way. It's just it's a point man. Okay, so that little piece is going to be happening, and then we'll have him come down through here. Once we get into these tight hallways, our shield is going to become a little bit more critical. We'll have him just come along behind him, come up to here, and is this going to be alpha? See, we'll have 2 flashbangs to this entire house with a point man over here. So, do I want to use one here? Kind of thinking no. That will probably work just fine. And then over here, we're going to do something like this. Make sure to adjust those angles as he's approaching those doors. And then if these doors are open, Actually, by the time he's coming up to there, he kind of needs to be paying attention to them. If those doors are opened, we're going to be kind of in a shootout probably already. And if they are not, we'll just have him cross, pieing as he goes. I'm not super excited about a guy with a shield doing that, as his angles are really slow. But I think things should work themselves out. And we'll have him do a flashbang into here. And then a clear check. Now, I don't have any go codes on all this. I want to kind of see how things go out. I'm a little bit convinced that our point man might get ahead of shield man, as he tends to be quite a bit faster. But we'll just kind of see how it plays out at first, and then I can adjust that. If I need to put a go code stopping them to like syncopate, I might have like this become alpha and this become alpha or bravo, depending on where I am with everybody else. Other things we can be doing at the same time. So these doors are unlocked, and these doors are unlocked. So I could send, probably going to want to send a stealth guy out here while the assaultman comes down, so that we can basically assure clear lines of fire for everybody. Because otherwise, crossfires, I would say, are pretty likely to happen. So what I'm thinking here is we'll bring him out and down to basically right here. Once he gets there, he'll do that and a clear check. And then basically have him be doing the exact same thing with coming this way. And make that a clear check. Then I think this guy is going to just come down and open door. And he realizes the door is locked. I actually kind of like the idea of a breaching charge going here, so that anything in this kind of line can just immediately get hit. That tends to work out pretty well. And then we'll have him maybe step in and do clear, and then walk over to like right about here and do a clear check. And he'll be covering like this entrance, that entrance, and then maybe the spot up top as well. Okay. So I realize I haven't constructed the full plan yet. I actually just want to see how this goes. If there's anything right at the beginning that I'm missing that I need to completely redesign everything on.
Time to say goodbye.
Mission is a failure.
Looks clear. X-ray down.
Okay. Hostage was killed. So these guys do start out with somebody coming in to kill them. He was able to deal with that, but then there was another unit not attempting to assassinate the hostages, but he ended up taking a shot at our stealth class as he came up. And what would we want to do about that? Maybe we can reposition our stealth unit to come over to here and end up like watching this door. But while he's in motion, we can end up doing something like this. Okay, let's see what that does.
Time to say goodbye.
Mission failed.
Not enough. So that time, a unit here ended up shooting across at our assaultman. Additionally, that guy still took his shot down. It wasn't the first thing that failed the mission for us, but it still failed the mission for us. So, what I'm thinking, he is no longer going to go down because there are other bad guys to take out faster. So I'm going to do something like this. Basically, as he's walking along, I don't think he even needs to look down, because at this point Yeah, we'll just have him continue facing forward. My thought process being that he can deal with anything he spots along this top path, and then he'll end up turning down to deal with a unit that should be down here. Hopefully the only problem, there's a unit that starts here about to come down and kill these guys. Hopefully he makes it to that fast enough. Let's just see what's going to happen up top.
Mission failed.
Oh. So, a unit here that we couldn't even actually see ended up taking a shot at him as he briefly became visible and just nipping that hostage. So, let's get super gamey. Oh, I can't throw a flashbang over a car. That's pretty lame, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I actually did not mean to delete all that. Let's do up to here. Actually, let's do up to here. And can I do a flashbang like that, just right at the start? And then as he comes around the corner, we'll have him doing some angles. I'll make that a clear check, and then as he steps around the corner that way, then like so. And once he gets here, he'll flip back. Okay, does that do it?
Placing charge. Time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. X-ray down. Moving. Looks clear. Tango down. I got hit. Injured. Tango down.
Okay. He got killed by that guy opening a door. Biggest problem, a unit ended up dead right at the start over here. Okay. So let's redo this. Pay attention to this side now. As he comes up.
Time to say goodbye. X-ray down. Lock and load.
Okay. So that time this all went fine. I'm pretty sure the unit here shot down at him and hit him. Alright. Let's see something here. Nope. Delete that. Flashbang here. Can I not? I'd really like him to just take like a step and then throw this flashbang like this way. But it doesn't seem to be working. Flashbang. There we go. That's what I'm trying for. Okay. Let's see if that works.
Mission failed.
It did not work. And why didn't it work is because this flashbang command didn't work. Just delete it and try to recreate it a little bit further out. Okay.
Placing charge.
Flashbangs go out.
We lost the man. Hostage down.
Mission is a failure.
Tango down. Lock and load. Let's do this.
Maybe put this flashbang further out, like right about here, I'm thinking.
Placing charge. Hit. Got one. Clear. Charge is saying goodbye. X-ray down. Got one. Clear.
Okay.
No contact. Clear. Moving. Time to say
Hmm.
goodbye. Got one. Civilian down.
Mission is a failure.
Oh, really? Okay. Guy down here ended up on an assassination that I was not aware was going to happen. And it was due to this door getting opened and him spotting the shield guy. Okay. Other things are, once we get here and do this clear check, we just got to back off, turn, and this is our new stable position. Also, he didn't end up actually turning here. Like, he ended up, I don't know, still facing this way. Maybe a unit distracted him. So I'm going to have him do like a clear check here so he won't move if he's engaging things, but then he'll reset and sort of come down. Seems like sometimes he's making it, sometimes he's not, but I'm super focused on all the stuff going on around all these hostages right now. I do think those two flashbangs seem to be handling things. Okay. I think the two flashbangs out here are doing a pretty decent job. I'm actually going to change this to be a clear check in that direction. I got shot this time by somebody coming out here, and this hadn't kicked off yet. Also, something went wrong up here. I wasn't able to tell exactly what it was, though. And something sometimes goes wrong over here as well.
Placing charge. Time to stay X-ray down. X-ray down. Man down. Moving. Clear. Looks clear.
Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with everything going on in this big area with all the hostages here. This seems to more or less cleared out. Like, is this room actually... Nope, there's still a guy there. Huh, very last shot, very nice. Okay, so that worked. We could do Alpha to have him coming in now. Alright. Now, the biggest problem becomes all the stuff going on over here. When he opens that door, there's a lot of guys there, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to try to focus on what's going on the left side of the map now. Okay, so there's a problem. He ends up facing the wrong way. Just restart that. And so he's facing the correct way here, but as he steps out, he ended up turning around before he got to this point and refacing. So we'll have him do like a look that way, and then when he gets here, he'll stop for just a second and do a clear check. Also, he sort of outpaces the shield bearer a little bit better. I'd kind of like the D-crew here to draw the aggro from these guys, like be seen first so they take shots at him. Let's see if that can do that for us. Okay.
Mission is a failure.
Some hostages in the center got shot, but I think that worked okay. The one complaint I would have, I want our shield bearer to be looking this direction as he's walking through here. Alright, so he turns. Okay.
Mission is a failure.
Oh, and it looks like the same hostage got shot. That may actually turn into a problem. And then, as he's walking out the door, he needs to have turned back in case there's somebody there that he hasn't eliminated yet. Additionally, does this need to come up? Seems like we're not catching the guy up here with the flashbang anymore for some reason. Alright. So, I think this is going to be okay. Of course, I have been wrong in the past. Still just a little too fast. I might even want to set, like, this on Alpha, this on Alpha. That would coordinate it with this. And maybe with this. Let's try that. Let's try that one time. We're going to put that on Alpha. I'm going to put this on Alpha. I'm going to put this on Alpha. We're going to go.
Placing charge.
Charge is in position.
Mission is a failure.
Time to say goodbye.
I think this guy got shot because the door opened. So that blew open. Somebody back here just shot across. I think it really worked out better when he just wasn't waiting for anything and did all of this basically on his own. Once that door opens, move up like one step. I wish there was a command that was open door and check for clear before stepping in. That would be so amazingly awesome. And then we'll have him walk in with maybe something like that. Okay. Still like to see how this works if I hold on Alpha.
Did you hear that? Ready to time to say goodbye. Kill you down. Tango down. Got one.
Okay, I think maybe I need to wait just a second. I blew it as soon as I heard the charge being ready,
Let's do this.
but maybe I should be holding it until he makes his way into this room.
X-ray down. Time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye.
Alpha, go.
X-ray down. Moving. Got one. Injured. Clear.
Okay.
Clear. Clear. Covering. Tango down. Clear. Moving.
So this actually goes pretty well for them.
Tango down. Looks clear. Watch out. Injured. Lay down.
Right up until that point. I did also notice another thing. This door ends up getting opened. Our shield guy ended up getting shot a couple of times from behind before we started making our way up and around. That's a little bit problematic. Also, something went horribly wrong here if he ended up dead. You know, so
Lock and load. Let's
reset,
do this.
restart. Once he does this clear check, is this door locked? This door is locked. I don't really want him just trying to pick a locked door. We're gonna have the same problem with pretty much anywhere. Here's the only unlocked door. They're gonna have to be the ones to go into it. Okay. We'll have him come back out. And I've never paid attention to where that hostage actually is in the room. Like if a breaching charge would be a terrible idea. It's probably going to be a terrible idea, right? He's checked for clear. Have him come back over and sit there waiting for Bravo. On Bravo, he's going to also come down. Of course, that door's not going to be open. That's kind of a terrible idea, right? Okay, so once he gets to here, have him look down and clear. Something like that. Maybe you should just get out of the hallway entirely. And face backwards in case anybody does follow along behind us. Okay, let's see how that plays. Also, gonna pay a little more attention to what's going on up top.
Time to say goodbye. Get down. Clear. Tango down.
Alpha, go.
Man down.
Oh, wow.
Clear.
Okay, so whatever was behind him
Your mark.
got both of them that time. And I think I at least see...
Bye. Man down.
Wow, our squad got kind of decimated. Alright, I think I see what's going on up here. As a bit of a problem. There was somebody at long range that he didn't eliminate, and then once he started walking, he turned. I hesitate to put a clear check in, because it's going to slow him down. And we do need to worry about the guy who I know is going to be moving in for the assassination, or the execution, I guess. Let's see how that works. If he can still make it in time, I'll leave it like that.
Time to say goodbye. Tango down. X-ray down. Tango down.
Oh, that guy got shot. That doesn't happen very often, though. I just want to see it again.
Charge.
Usually the shotgun guy does a pretty good job of single-handedly clearing all that stuff out.
Got one. X-ray down. We lost a man. X-ray down.
Okay.
X-ray down.
I think that's better for him up top.
Man down.
Obviously,
Million down.
things went awry elsewhere as I was paying all my attention to that. But that's fine. He really does need to do that. And then that alpha shot should happen before he comes up. So I'm not too worried. Basically, alpha needs to occur once our shotgunner takes care of everything. That got our shield bearer taken out, though. It's not so much that there is somebody coming from there, it's that we're waiting so long. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to swap some stuff up. We're going to put this on Bravo. This is going to be the only thing that happens on Alpha, is just them holding for a second. And we'll see if that plays any better. That way he can come and take that shot. They can do that. Okay. That happens sometimes. It doesn't happen every time. I'm not actually going to try to redesign around it.
Who's there? Time to say goodbye.
Mission failed.
Then again, now it's happening more and more often.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
I mean, it's just an angles thing. Like, if he's down here, we could try to slow him down. Like, I could put that on Alpha instead of on a clear check.
Placing charge. Clear. Who's there?
Oh,
Straight down. Time to say goodbye.
Alpha, go.
Straight down. Clear. Tango down. Clear. Reloading. Clear.
Bravo, go.
On your mark. Clear. Tango down. In position. Got one. Clear.
all right. That was an ammo reload problem
Lock and load. Let's
that
do this.
occurred right about here. If we had him reloading as he was moving through these rooms, that should be okay.
Placing charge.
All right, gets to here, he takes his shot, he takes his shot, he opens that.
Get down. Tango
No,
down.
just if he spawns down there, there's not a lot to be done.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
Okay.
Placing charge.
Gets here, takes his shot.
Tango down. Time to say goodbye. X-ray down. Get down. Tango down.
Yep, happens again. Okay. Instead of just rolling the dice over and over again, because it seems to be failing more often than not now for whatever reason, we're going to have him come in.
Got it.
When he gets to here, we'll have him just do a clear check. Then we're going to have him come just a little bit farther to the left, I'm thinking. We'll have him kick the door, step, and then do a clear check. And once he's done that, he'll come in sweeping this way. And if I could select the movement in between, I think that'll be okay. And then that'll be a clear check. That way he's, if anybody's over here, I'm hoping he can't be seen around that wall. And the things just work themselves out a little bit better.
Alpha, go.
Ready to blow. Get down. X-ray. Time to say goodbye. Reloading. X-ray down. Clear.
Okay. That didn't
Lock
work
and
out
load. Let's do
for
this.
these guys. Let's see if I can delete Alpha and make that Alpha for him.
Placing charge.
Get him a little bit further over.
X-ray down.
Alpha, go.
X-ray down. Clear.
There we go. I think that worked out a lot better, actually.
Time to say
Oh,
goodbye. We're down. Got one.
except
Hostage down.
he.
Mission is a failure.
Oh no, I'm
Lock and
a
load. Let's do
I am a
this.
silly man. I didn't make that a door kick. I made that a breaching charge. Okay, that went better. Except he can't walk and reload at the same time. Gotta be kidding me right now. All right. If I just add a clear check, does that slow you down enough?
Placing charge. Clear. They're here. I got hit. Who's there? Clear. Charge ready. Time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. X-ray down. I got hit.
Flashbang didn't stop him.
Lock and load.
Oh man,
Let's do
there are a
this.
lot of moving parts in this particular mission that
Placing
are
charge. Clear.
very complicated to syncopate.
Clear. Clear. Time to say goodbye. X-ray down. Clear. Clear. X-ray down.
Oh my god, he got killed that time?
Got one. Clear.
Bravo, go.
On target. Moving. In position. X-ray down. Loading. Clear. On target.
All kinds of other stuff
Lock
went
and
well.
load. Let's do
Point Man
this.
ended up getting himself killed. That's really weird.
Placing charge.
So he comes over. Great.
Got one. Time to say goodbye.
Point Man ends up doing fine.
Tango down. Clear.
He's for some reason unable to realize he needs to shoot that guy.
I'm hit.
Bravo, go.
Time to say goodbye. Tango down. Clear. 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 In position. Flash out. Clear. Clear. On your mark. Clear. Placing charge.
Okay. And
Charlie, mission is a failure.
yep, that
How about some orders?
killed my civilian. Okay. Well, this was the very end of their plan anyway. I really hadn't gone beyond what I was going to do there, so I'm not super concerned. Let's... Oh, man. Are you kidding me? Delete that? Nope. That just deleted, like, everything back to there except for him opening the door. Can you... Can we not... Oh, my God. This is super irritating. Okay. I do not... I don't want this to happen. Door kick. I can't delete it. Why can I not delete it? Alright, removing our entire plan with our point man.
Okay.
That's kind of irritating. So we're gonna put this on alpha. Once he does that, he's gonna step and check and come out and clear. But he also needs to face that way halfway through. We also need to put a clear check on him before he starts moving. Once he does that clear check, he's going to come this way. He's going to come to here. He's going to open the door. He's going to step. He's going to check. He's going to come this way. He's going to open the door. He's going to step. He's going to check. He's going to come this way. I don't think the flashbang is necessary anymore. Primarily because if anybody is in this room, I think they open this door and they get shot by him like 9 out of 10 times. Alright, once that has been done, he's going to come down here. He is going to place a breaching charge right here. Hostage appears to be in this position, so I think that's going to be okay. Once he does that, we'll have him coming up. Looking this way, we're going to put this on Charlie as well. On Charlie, that blows. He is going to come this direction, I'm thinking, while the shield bearer goes this direction. And again, this door may get opened. They may have cleared a lot of stuff out here. That would be great. We can see over that counter, which is what I wanted to see there mostly. Then we're going to have him start walking this way. He has flashbangs because he's used none of them. So he will throw a flashbang before walking into this room. And then do a clear check. Also, once he does that, I'm going to put him like way farther in on the weird chance that there's like a guy trying to follow me through this whole thing. And that he's coming in behind us still. Once that's been done, I'm not going to worry about all that. All right, let's see if this goes.
Placing charge.
Come up.
Clear.
So I'm going to come to here. Wait a moment. Alpha.
Time to say goodbye.
Those guys make it through. That's awesome. Blow Bravo. Bravo didn't happen because something happened with our shotgun breacher.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
Also, I did not re-add a clear check there just to slow that guy down. Okay. Alright. Everything else we're going to leave the same. Come up to here. He takes his shot. We'll go with Alpha. I really like it when he takes the shot there, as I think it alerts everybody to his presence.
Tango down. Clear. Hit. Clear. On target. Clear. Moving.
Probably also could have opened that door to have the two of them kind of standing there together. Alright, he ends up placing the charge.
Time to say goodbye.
Oh, that could have been very dangerous. Charlie
Go.
dazes him, but he doesn't get killed by it. Flashbang goes out into the kitchen. There is someone coming in behind us. Oh my god! That is so close. Okay. Once he comes here, he's going to clear check. He's going to step back out to like down here and look back that way. Okay, everything else went fine. Let's see if we can repeat that. He doesn't get to take a shot before Alpha goes, so they don't see the shield guy first. That's an extremely unfortunate reload that happened there.
Go.
Oh.
Mission is a failure.
Yep. Okay. Now I've got to kind of think about my workflow here. I need to blow this. I'm going to watch how this clears just to make sure he doesn't die there. I'm going to look over here. I'm going to make sure our shotgun unit makes it through all of this alive. I'm going to blow Bravo. I'm going to then look back over to here and wait for everything to happen here before Charlie goes. Okay. And he takes his shot. I like it when he takes his shot, but we lost a man. Okay. Over here. He doesn't take his shot, but things still go down okay. Our shotgun unit is doing his thing. We blow Bravo. Much more of a shootout happening over here than normal. That finally happened. Oh, it's because all those doors got opened.
Good job.
And that time they kind of sorted it out for us. Them opening those two doors was very fortuitous. It meant we didn't have to place a breaching charge, and all of the bad guys ended up being inside it. Alright, final elapsed time, 25 seconds, although the planning was a little bit more than that. So our next mission is going to be another stop and execution of you to a kill. Much lower hostage count though, so that's very nice. Actually, fewer tangos as well. Probably a smaller map though. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to subscribe to see more videos daily. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.